Here's a copy of this article. This guy, he took 12 students, divided them up, so 6 did 10 minutes good work, 6 did 20 minutes good work. This is an hour lesson. And length ledge, 74% that had the 20-minute good work were doing length ledges. 47% the 10-minute were doing length ledges. Okay? Matched parallel, 27% were doing the 20-minute good work, and 12% 10-minute good work. So the point I'm trying to make is good work is huge. Okay? And there's a ton of games that you can play, and especially the little 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. That's what, because these boots they just put on, they weigh 10% of their body weight. And they just are very uncomfortable. So the more we can play with them, the more we can do stuff with them. When you put skis on, all of a sudden they just take off. And we all, the guys that have been doing it for a while know it firsthand. We've seen it. We know it works. And so I'm just trying to get you guys, anybody that's doing even rotation, especially adventure clubs, because you're working with these 3, 4, 5-year-olds, start playing your game, especially like when you come out and you're the first 2 people out here, and Frank knows that you got to entertain these kids. We got to keep them zoned in, and you got to get excited and like what's his name?
Tobin.
Whatever that guy drinks in the morning. Drink the same.
Must be amped or something. Coffee, it's not the same.
Step in it. Okay, now Frank taught me this one. You want to explain it?
All right, everybody, we got to put on our little kids hat on here, all right? So we're all 4 to 6-year-olds now, okay? All right, so now we just woke up in the morning. We're all inside our house. What's the first thing we do when we wake up in the morning? Drink coffee. Okay, everybody, get your cup of coffee. You're sitting in bed and you have your coffee maker right there?
No.
No. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? You yawn and you stretch. Oh, everybody's got to stretch. Oh, everybody reach up for the skies. All right. Now, what's the next thing we do? We all sit there and we're all standing there stretch. We get out of bed. Okay, everybody, let's get out of bed. Okay, what's the next thing we do?
Gotta go to the bathroom.
We got to go to the bathroom. Okay, everybody's got to walk on over to the bathroom. And let's go to the bathroom. Okay, now we go ahead and walk back out. Now what do we do?
Dog's barking, gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, the dog's got to go to the bathroom, or Bob's got to go to the bathroom? Okay, well, at my house, the stairs is, I have to go downstairs to get downstairs. So what I got to do is everybody's got to walk downstairs. And what I try to do through the whole time I'm doing this, I pick on kids to bring out things so that I've always got their attention, because it's very easy for them to get distracted while we're in there. So what we try to do is if I see somebody who's really quiet, I point to them and say, well, when we're downstairs, what would you like for breakfast? Fruit Loops. Okay, you're going to have Fruit Loops. And what are you going to have? Oatmeal. And what are you going to have, Joe?
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham. I'm going to have hamburgers. And that usually catches all the kids. Hamburgers, that's great, So the more fun you make it, the more interactive you are with the kids, the more they get into it and things. Now, what's great, if you have one person that's kind of heading them up, what I recommend the other instructors to do, I'll put money on it that all their boots are loose. They've got their sweatpants in there and tucked inside. They may have their snow pants inside. So while I'm entertaining, if I'm entertaining the kids, it's good for the other instructors to start going around and just check their boots as they're doing it and things. Just to double check, make sure everything's right. If they need to be buckled tight or what have you.
On top of that, another thing I do when I'm checking their boots, I put my finger inside the front of their boot, pretend my finger's an imaginary spider, and have them squish my fingers, okay? And then I use that into my lesson, squishing spiders, because I'm trying to get their weight forward. And they don't understand how to get their weight forward, but they know how to squish the fingers, because they know how to squish the spider. So that tool I've been using, I don't know who introduced me that years and years ago, but I use that all the time. But I do that at the same time I'm checking the boots. I put my finger down. Okay.
You know how Ron really gets into how we look? To tell you the truth, it's the same with the kids. If the kids look sloppy and you see pant legs, you know, you see all sorts of things when they come out. They look like this, they look kind of messy and things. You want your kids to look good. I see goggles flopping in the back of their head. Go ahead and straighten them out. The kids don't know. So let's go ahead and straighten them out, put them on the front of their helmets, or straighten them out. If they got one, you know, sometimes I see them out there walking around like this. They don't even know that their hand's cold. So if you see their hand out and it's very, very cold out, get their get their glove on. If they've got their hat, sometimes you see it all disheveled or whatever, straighten it out, make them look good and things. Really, it's helping them out also in regards to it. Well, what I do is I just keep on going and going and going, and I just make things up as I go. If I'm really running low, what I do is the good old bus driver say, oh, here comes the bus. We all got to get onto the bus, and I'll be the bus driver, and then have them all follow me, and I'll start going in and out of hula hoops and just keep on going. And your imagination and how crazy it is, the better off it is.
And then what I find when I'm talking about dogs, that all the kids, they've got the name of their dog. So then we got to jump out of the hoop. So we jump out, and some of these kids, they can't jump out, so they step out. But I'm trying to get, and all this, we're working on Rotary, we're working on jump, you know, extension.
Yep. We got to look for the dog that we just let outside, so we got to go around the house and look for the dog. So we all start walking around the hoop, looking, all these things, kids in motion, it's fantastic. Anything that keeps those kids moving, it's fantastic. Then I open up the door. I'm getting cold out here, so I want to get back inside. So open the door, jump in, and the more foolish you look, the better it is for the kids. They just eat it up. They just love it.
Another thing you can do, a variant of this, is when you're walking the dog, you're going around the house, keep one foot in the house, and then I'm sliding this foot right around like a donut where I'm working on his rodent. And they don't even know it. And I can walk my dog around the house, okay? Oh, the dog went the other direction, so now I turn around and I'm going the other way. You know, imagination, you can do all sorts of things. But and then the kids, they'll start talking about something, and you can just go with their imagination, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, but the key is that when somebody says something like a cup of coffee, go with it. So what? It doesn't matter. Oh, a cup of coffee. Let's all pour our cup of coffee and things. Go with whatever they suggest and things to keep them involved in the activity.
But what I noticed, like last Sunday I did this, and I had a 3-year-old kid that didn't really want to be there, and all of a sudden he saw everybody else was having fun, so he wanted to do it. So it gets them all going. And then you get new kids coming in, and they're kind of clinging their mom. When they see all the other kids having fun, they're right in it.
Yeah.
You just suck them right in.
What's important for us instructors too, if you've got a group and they're all kind of they're getting involved, you'll see one kid who just kind of starts walking away or looks at the swings. That's a bad place for the swings to be in things. I mean, they say, oh man, I kind of want to go over there. What's good is if other instructors can get that person back involved. You grab their hand and you walk in, hey, let's find a house. And you get them back involved in the group and things. That really helps out, especially on those real busy days where we're not talking like 10, 15 little cubbies. We get right on up to 20, 30 cubbies. You got lots of little kids running around. It makes it nice, and we got to sit there and entertain them for the 20 minutes that it takes for the inside staff to get out there and assign the lessons out. So we have to become very creative in regards to it.
And another point I want to make out is what this place looks like. Like, I don't know if everybody was here yesterday morning, but Frank had this place decked out. Yeah. And it just sucks you in, sucks the parents in, sucks the kids in. And so, like President's Weekend when it's busy, you know, we should really, every day kind of, it takes longer to tear it down, but it's well worth it. You know, we used to do this years ago, we used to do this all the time. And we had a director that really pushed. The more stuff out here, the better. But it really does, it gets those kids fired up because they see all these flags and all these, you know, what the heck is that? I want to go do that. So that sucks them right in. Okay, and then you can do this like 10, 20 minutes. And then when the kids are bored, go on to another game. Another game that I get our hoops that are about 4 inches apart. Yeah. And they aren't touching. Okay.
Oh, you can even make.
Even just doing that.
Yeah,
just
you can
kicking
make
the
a
hoops.
big game about this. All of a sudden, you see people kicking up. Hey, this is fun. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
But what that does is that gives the kid, you know, they're moving their boots, and that will help with when we're shuffling our feet. So little things like that, it really helps. Doing
Anything.
something so silly,
Anything.
like kicking the hoop.
okay. When I pretend that we're frogs, and these are lily pads, and some of the kids don't know what lily pads are, so you explain to them that this is water, and we don't want to be in the water because there's alligators and they're going to come up and grab me.
I don't want to be in the water.
So I got to jump on a lily pad. Okay, and then you can have two people on a lily pad.
We just killed Janae.
So
Andy.
we got more hoops over here, Andy. We got plenty.
Yeah, I drew my own.
And
What's in your mind? So you can
so the whole idea is you start hopping from lily pad to lily pad, and you can have two people per lily pad is what I try to drag and just jump from here.
Just start
and
jumping around, huh?
And so these are huge skills we're working on. First of all, the kids are having fun jumping. So extension.
I'm not feeling like a jumper.
All these skills we're working on.
Oh, the other one is I go ahead and move the hula hoops back out to people, so we make a bigger circle. And this is a fun one for the kids too. And really, you have to kind of feed off the kids. I know that the other day I was doing that get up in the morning, whatever the what do you call that?
I call it imaginary house.
The imaginary house, and I could tell the kids just weren't picking up on it and things. It was just that the group wasn't right for it. But I could get them all out in circles. I say, okay, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to run into the center, and I want to mix ourselves up, and then I want to run out to another hula hoop. So what I do is go on the count of 3. We're all going to run in the center. We're going to mix ourselves up and find another hula hoop. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. We're all going in there. Okay, find another hula hoop. And lo and behold, you start doing this, the kids love it. They start going nuts. They love doing that type of thing. So
Yeah, I don't even have a name for that, but
that's just a spontaneous thing. What it is kids love when they're getting mixed up and running around and then going back out to their spots and things. So there's all sorts of variations of things to do.
and the third one, Tik Tok, side of hole, get with your toes touching against it. Okay, then you're a clock. So we're going to go to the right. We're making little steps.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. But if I go the other way, what do we do then? Tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. Think about that with your.
Use that all day long.
That works fantastic. Mainly why?
Skis off, that way they're not crossing.
That's right. If you think about it, you know, they get the skis on and they're used to doing tick tock, tick tock. That's a great one. If they go tick tock, tick, they cross their skis. So it starts getting them with the idea, get this, that's the start of initiation of a turn, believe it or not. Right there, you're initiating a turn by going, when you're doing a tick tock, tick tock. That's Ron's big on that. You know, what we're doing is we're initiating the turn by doing a tick tock and then tock, tick, tock, tick. So that's fantastic.
But it's a skill that as soon as we get skis on, and then I have them do a circle usually with skis on, but that's the same motion. I'm doing the same tick tock, little steps. So you get them doing it here. So that's huge. I've used that many times. Obstacle courses.